from today's TMJ4.
This is breaking news now on your side.
And that breaking news, a 14-year-old boy is now a convicted murderer in the hatchet killing of his friend's great-grandmother. Nathan Paape was just 13 years old when he helped kill Barbara Olson last fall. The jury took only about an hour to convict him.
An unthinkable crime, really. Cody Holyoke was in court when the judge read the verdict, and Cody joins us live in Sheboygan now. Cody?
Mike, Carol, good afternoon. Yeah, this is a bizarre case, to be sure. These two young teens had their whole lives ahead of them, yet they murdered a woman for $150. Now, Nathan Paape will join his friend and pay for the crime with his freedom.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Nathan J. Paape, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
Showing little emotion, Nathan Paape learned his fate. At just 14 years old, the teenager is a convicted killer. He and his friend, Antonio Barbeau, murdered Barbeau's great-grandmother, Barbara Olson, all part of a scheme to get money.
I looked to Nathan, nodded, and shook my head as in yes or no. He nodded, and then I took the first swing.
Defense attorneys worked to paint Paape as unwilling, scared his friend would hurt him.
Why were you scared? That if I don't do what Antonio says, that he might try something on me.
But the jury didn't buy it. They believed Paape, who admitted to striking Olson with a hammer, intended to kill the woman. What made the difference in this case?
I think the jury realized from the beginning that you can listen to someone tell you a story, and some of the parts of that story may be true, but they may be skewing it just a little bit.
Stories between the boys didn't add up, like who gave the go-ahead to attack and how many times they hit the woman. Family members are torn by this tragedy. The courtroom filled with blank faces. Folks still shocked by the crime.
The whole situation is just very sad for everyone. It's sad for our family. It's sad for the boys and for Nate's family too.
Paape will be back here in court for sentencing, which will take place in August. Now, because he's a minor in adult court, by law, he cannot be given the sentence of life without parole. His co-defendant, Antonio Barbeau, took a plea deal that could have him out of prison by age 48. District Attorney here, though, won't comment on what he might recommend for Paape. So time will tell. They should be back in court in August. Reporting live in Sheboygan, Cody Holyoke, today's TMJ4.
Still unbelievable. Thank you,
such
Cody.
a waste. Well, Milwaukee